Hey, what's up, you guys? Tom is back with another LinScents video. Today we have the weekly rotation of June 25th through July 2nd. But before we get into that, just want to say thank you guys. Again, it is an honor to be playing on one of those electronic devices, whether it's that cell phone, that tablet, that laptop, that Macintosh, that brand new big screen TV, whether you watch me at home, at work, on a plane, a train, or an automobile. Maybe you're watching me right now at a picnic. Maybe the food is whack, so you gotta watch some videos to take your mind off of that. Anyways, if you guys new to this channel, you like what you see, hit the subscribe button, comment, and like. Likes are very, very important. Now, weekly rotation. Man, again, starting at the end of June, in the beginning of July, and we are closing in at the halfway point of summer. Pretty soon, those little brats will be back in school, and then us old folks will be able to enjoy the streets and all the beautiful neighborhoods by ourselves, because then they'll have to be back in school, and then we won't have to deal with them until about like 3 p.m. So, man, kudos to that. But, man, what a gorgeous summer it's been this far. Not too hot here in the Midwest. Very nice. Again, just a very beautiful week. But, anyways, let's get into this. Again, weekly rotation, 7-day right here. I'll start off with Monday. Monday was kind of warm, but I still went with this one. Anyways, again, if you guys didn't know, I do like an Uber on the side. I'm an Uber driver, okay? Actually, it's the full-time gig, okay? So, with that being said, I mean, I can change the weather pretty much anytime I want when I'm in the car. So I can cool it down, I can warm it up, roll the windows down, get a little bit of that outdoor heat. Who knows? But I decided to go with this. Now, you probably don't think of this as being a summertime fragrance, but again, being in the car, being able to turn on the AC, being able to cool it down instantly is a must to wear something like this in the summertime. And this one is a Zara Hot Pepper. Now, again, this one, because it's kind of sweet, it's kind of spicy, very masculine. You might think of Spice Bomb. You might think of some Spice Bomb clones, Blaze. We got Volatile from Bell Cams, but again, this is a very nice fragrance. It projects pretty good for 2 hours. It lasts pretty long, especially once you throw it on clothes. You're good to go for like a whole week if you don't, wash your clothes. But again, this is that Azaro Pepper. Is sweet Azaro. That was Monday. Tuesday, went with a Rasasi. Don't have many Rasasis in my fragrance collection. Got more Armoffs and Afnans and the Latafas, but not too many Rasasis. I got maybe 5 of those, but I went with this one, the Entaba Club. This one people think smells kind of like Silver Mountain water, if you will. It's white florals. It's citrusy. It's fresh. It's a nice blast from the past. Man, it just smells so clean. Now, this is not a super duper loud projecting fragrance, but it does last quite a while. Good 8 hours. Again, for a fresh fragrance and one that's probably less than like $30 wherever you get it. This one smells really good. And look at that. First impressions last forever. And honestly, you're going to get some major love while you're wearing this one. Okay, so that is that Intimate Club from Rasasi. Again, like white, floral, citrusy, fresh, blast, past. Don't break an arm or else you'll wear a cast. Next up, boom. Next up, Wednesday was this one. Now, I got this one from, I believe, Burlington. This was back in my, I really haven't bought fragrances from the rack stores in a while. But this was like one of my first, rare finds, I guess, if you will, at Burlington. And this was that Touche. Now, this one is Touche. This is that Les Colons Concentrates. Again, another citrusy, bright, fresh, crisp, earthy fragrance. That's that Touche Les Colons Concentrates. I'm probably butchering the hell out of that, but it is what I wore. Okay, I wore that on Wednesday. If you don't believe me, you should have seen me on Wednesday. I was carrying this to the car. So that was Wednesday. Touche. Thursday, we went with a minty kind of powdery, ambery, sweet fragrance. This one is that Abrage Fragrance World Enclosure. This is supposed to be a clone of Amouage Enclave. Okay, Enclave, ugly atomizer. Look at that. That is just the ugliest thing. That looks like someone just said, "What the hell? Let's throw that on there." You know, then no one will notice. It's a fake, anyways. But nonetheless, this thing smells very good. And man, it's like sweet. It's minty. It's spicy. Very good fragrance to you guys. If you guys never smelled this one, guys never smelled the Enclave, you know what? Save yourself the money. Just get this one. Now, again, people might say it doesn't smell nowhere near close. They might just say it stinks. But I think this one personally smells good. Enclosure from Fragrance World, that Abrage lineup. Next up, talking about Rasasi. I went with two this week. Now, this one is from the Sator lineup. This one is Raw. This one smells kind of, in my opinion, smells like old lady flowers, okay? Old lady flowers, watery, green. That's what you get with this one. Sometimes you might get a hint, like it smells kind of, when you spray it, because I think of those green old lady flowers, it kind of smells almost rubbery a little bit. You might think rubbery when you smell it. No, but just let this dry down a little bit. Let it air out a little bit. This thing smells good. Very fresh, very green, very kind of, you know, herbaceous, if you will. But that is that Raw from the Sator lineup. Also, another good one is Wow. That one's a good one. That was Thursday. No, that was Friday, I believe. Yeah, Friday. We're getting into Saturday now, okay? Saturday, which was yesterday, had a nice little outdoor picnic. I decided to go with a nice freshie. Actually got plenty of compliments. Now, it was from family members, but they were able to smell me, so they must have enjoyed it. And that is that Midoriya from Fragrance World. Again, you guys know this one is cloning Greenleaf from Parfums de Marly. This one, again, I haven't never smelt the real thing. I've smelt clones of Greenleaf. One from King's Gate, I believe. King's Fragrances. One of those, I think it was King's Gate. I smelled it from there. You know, I was like, man, I've never smelled Greenleaf, but the way that one smelled, and it was a clone of it, I was like, man, I got to get something like that. Give me someone, Fragrance World, Paris Corner, get me a Greenleaf clone, and Fragrance World must have heard, and they gave me this one. Green, fresh, kind of watery. This one just smells really good. Honestly, nice, mass peeling, people pleasing, non-offensive work. You can wear this to work. You can wear it to outdoors. Very good fragrance. Nice, warm weather fragrance. Last but not least, church day today, Sunday, God's day. Decided to go with a more masculine, fresh, gentleman-y fragrance. I don't really dress like a gentleman when I go into church. I'm just like a normal person, but you know, I want to feel like a gentleman today, okay? And that's why I'm gonna go with this one, that Patchouli on Fire from Afnan. I don't know why the ratings on Fragrantica are like 3.9. I really think this is like at least a 4.2, 4.5 fragrance. This is not the best fragrance in the world, but man, this smells like, when you smell it, it smells barbershop-y, classy, earthy, fresh, green, spicy. This thing, again, I really enjoy this one. I enjoy this one more than the Tobacco Touch. I didn't think the Tobacco Touch did enough for me, but this one definitely floats my boat. So that is that Patchouli on Fire. Afnan going with that for church day. Gonna be smelling like some earthy, fresh goodness. So, with that being said, if you guys have tried any of those, let me know. What do you think of some of those? If you haven't tried any, hey, give a few of those a shot, okay? I kind of described what I smelt from them, and I kind of described a little bit about, you know, how and where I wore them and stuff like that. So, with that being said, I'm going to get up out of here. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed that video. And if you guys did, hit the likes, comment, subscribe. We'll see you next time. Peace. Yeah.